Hello, this is Harmicball, and in the last episode, we got through all of round 3. So now in this episode, I bought the retry holder as well as a new sweeper, which I'll demonstrate when we get into the new level, Forgotten City. I'll be quiet here because this is my favorite music in the game. So yeah, that's it. It's really catchy, so if you don't like it, your opinion. Different from normal people. What? Did I just cut? Not what I meant to say. Different from other people, not normal people. So here you'll need a record because one of the puzzles is a seesaw. You need 2 of them. You need 2 of you in order to use it. So first of all, wait a little bit, and then proceed to jump. 3 times should do it, because otherwise it's not actually gonna work. So, then you quickly use that guy, your main character, well, Blinx. First of all, before you do anything, sweep up this trash. Sweep up the bombs here. Because otherwise you'll get blown up once they come over to you. And it seems that I've accidentally gotten rid of my dust turtle ball. So there's that. And as I said last episode, I'm gonna start not talking about just the game. So, the first thing I want to talk about is game collecting, which I've covered in my previous Food Events Let's Play, and in the demo Let's Play of Blinx that I had before, that was available only to Blocktopia. So, game collecting is, well, collecting games. It's a pretty good thing to get behind, and somewhat fun to do, too. I collect SPs, and my friend collects Game Boy Micros and Nintendo 64. And also, here's a word of advice before I continue. Make sure to do that from afar, in case you actually need more bombs. So, continuing on, the game collecting is pretty much based off of going to different stores. Going to different stores such as pawn stores, thrift stores, game stores, in general stores, as well as searching online for things to collect. You can actually learn a fair amount of video game knowledge from it. And for example, I learned that there are approximately 50 different types of SPs. Game Boy SPs, that is. So yeah. Also, over there, it's a new enemy. It's called a water spirit, but my brother and I like to call it Bob. So let's just bomb Bob over there. And once you stop that, he turns into Barney, which is really just a lizard that runs at you once, and if you leave left alone for too long, it will turn back into Bob with all its health replenished. So try not to leave it alone. Get a little bit of gold there, there was the cat medal back there, and get this giant piece of trash here with the new sweeper. I got the spiral sweeper from the Hourglass Caves. So then there's this last one. Last time control, but don't jump down. Last cat medal because... well, don't jump down, because if you do, then you'll need to redo the entire stage over again, as well as the part with the recording, where you need record and rewind or pause. So, as for the videos, now they'll only consist of having 2 stages instead of 4, because stages are starting to get longer. Another word of advice, this level is where it starts to get really hard to play. Frustratingly difficult. Because in this game, there's a timer, as you can probably see at the top left of the screen. That should be a good spot. And if that reaches 10 minutes, the game is over. You have to restart the level all the way from the beginning, and you don't get your time controls back. So say if there was a level where you needed some sort of slow or fast forward from before, you won't get it back. As for now, I've already gotten all 4 cat medals, so let's just jump in and complete the level. We've also got a new prize. And it expands even further. So let me just... hopefully this game will hurry. Even though it probably won't, because this is normally how long it takes. I'll get the things from the shop later on, when I'm not recording. And then, let's continue to stage 2. So, when it comes to game collecting, currently I have 3 Game Boy SPs. A Venusaur Game Boy SP, which I got when I was around 6 or 7. A Torchic Game Boy SP, which I got for $110 complete in box. And a Who Are You SP, which is my second one after the first one was destroyed, along with a strong hit to my hips. So over here was a spike trap. You just need to use pause to get through it. And why you would want to actually get through it, because there's a cat medal there. I keep trying to call those things time medals or time controls, or time crystals. I'm not sure why. I feel like it's just force of habit. So, here's another difference between the normal version and the Platinum Hits version. Those dust herders are normally going to be the green upgraded dust herders instead of the other dust herders that were instead of those dust herders. Yeah, getting stumbled on my words again, but oh well. You're gonna want to get through this level somewhat quickly because, as I said, there's that time limit, and this is the first level where it's really prevalent. In fact, I haven't even gotten out of the first area and I'm already through 1 minute and 30 seconds. Normally I can finish most of these levels with these, but in case I don't, I'll be re-recording. It seems I'm not having as much look at hitting as I normally do. Normally jumping allows the trash to go a little bit, to go a little bit better, but you can shoot normally like that. You can shoot normally as well if you don't feel like jumping. I just find it a little easier to shoot like that. Pick up the bombs, 2 bombs here. One of them is important. Well, both of them are important. Because one, it's the only way to unlock that door over there. And the second one, it'll make this upgraded version of Karapper a lot easier to deal with. Beat at that, and it won't immediately die. You'll need to hit it a second time in order to actually get it to die. Also, another thing, the cat medal for this level, you have to sweep it up through there. I'm not sure why they did that, but developers. Also, you can sweep up the bombs immediately after you shoot them. It's just a little risky. Just kill those time monsters. And over here, wait. Did I just see an... Okay, I'm pretty sure I just saw a piece of trash fall through the floor. Oh well, I won't really care about it. This is a new enemy! It's called a Gatekeeper. It takes 2 hits to attack, but sometimes it might be a little hard to attack. And after you kill it, it opens up the path. As you can see, I'm starting to run out of slots for just normal trash, so without trash that I want to keep to end the level. So, in the Platinum Hits version, the cat medal was over there, except in this version, the Platinum Hits version, the cat medal was the silver cat medal was back there, while in the normal version, the cat medal is normally on that one ledge. It was the last cat medal that I ever found for my first time in this game. Now just get that to hurry up. Now, something you'll want to do, try to stay away from there. You'll want to beat these enemies first. That's the upgraded Spiker. It's the same as every other upgraded enemy where it takes an extra shot to kill. So nothing too special there. That has time crystals, so no real need to pick that up. I'm gonna want to pause here because I don't want the bomb blowing up in my face. That bomb hits immediately. Wait. I forgot about that. There's an octoballoon back there that will shoot at you. So try to avoid it. Because it's a pretty cool place. But it is an easier way to get it, because other than having to go all the way up there, you can get it from down here. Hopefully it'll come down soon. Better. And then there's some more large trash here that leads to a cat medal. Let me collect a little bit of trash, because up next is going to be a water spirit and 2 spikers in a single room. So, one of the first things that you'll want to do then you'll want to try and kill that. Also, that thing won't start moving until you either get close enough to it or you hit it a single time. So I really recommend taking out the spikers before starting to take out the water spirit. Also, that thing can go over that one area. And try not to have a shortage of the trash. It's getting closer and closer. Nope, I forgot. This is where it turns into Bob. And then I'll want to collect all of this. Yeah, and my first time playing this actually was where I started to run out of... This was the first stage that I ran out of time. Even though right now I've got 2 minutes left. So down there is gold. And let me just go quickly here. Time sweep complete. Press start. You know what? We've got all 4 cat medals. You know what? I'm gonna go get that 1 cat medal in stage 2 that we didn't get in the first or second level. No, in the second level. Second stage. Just to end the video off. Now that I have the sweeper, it also sweeps up small trash much quicker than the other sweepers. Than the level 1 sweepers, other than the Aladdin sweeper, which is the sweeper that sweeps up the sand and sweeps up pretty much the fastest. And then kill that. And down here is where the last cat medal is. That large piece of trash was why we couldn't get before. And here's a blue cat medal. With that, I will see you guys later.